Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky, home of Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. We're expecting a full house, and they are more than ready to get things started. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the winners of three straight, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Western Kentucky's offense will get the football first. The give on the inside. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Barber. Caught near the sticks, it's Stokes. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Rogers. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to throw again. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Barber. The screen, he can go. Slips one guy. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They'll run the option. The pitch. Powers through the defender. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Grab near the marker. It's Delgado. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on! He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll go to the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to pass. It's Barber. Bringing the heat. He's got it and still on his feet. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll line up for the field goal try as we start the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll play it safe and try for three. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Right on target this time. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
He's got it. First down and more. Breaks into the open. Inside and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Owls!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Sprinting away. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Hilltoppers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, the ground game. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you...
Breaks away in the middle. Touchdown, WKU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The give from the gun. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Pulls it in, it's Delgado. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Lost one deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 20. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Works the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Gonna look downfield again. Gets rid of it. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He wants to change this route. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the second quarter. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. And the Hilltoppers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
The lone back's got it. Plows through the defense. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
In the last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Looking down the left side.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. And understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down. New set of downs.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Barry Johnson. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. Now from inside the red zone. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And back to the air on second down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Good right down the boulevard. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
The Hilltoppers will kick it away first and will start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. A great catch and run for 6.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running back searching for a hole. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far.
There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. Well, this receiver is making this passing attack look like it's going against air.
No doubt. It does. It looks like it's on air. I tell you what, you got to find a way to rough this guy up a little bit. Be physical. Make sure he takes a toll instead of all these big plays he keeps making. Make him tired, physically dent him a little bit, make him have to work a little bit harder than you have.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Notre Dame is running away with this one today, thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes. They're up by 24 over Navy. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to the well. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the right. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. If you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. How good has this offense been on 4th down, converting all 3 times, and they're lining up to go for it again. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. A first down run on the doorstep. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take it.
Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To throw, it's Barber. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the catch at the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Caught near the sticks, it's Price. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Flowers. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Topper. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A strike downfield. Wide open on the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it on the left. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the cornerback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Barry Johnson. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with third and 4.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
He might want another play. Wants to throw it. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion sets him up on second down. Got a man. It's Rogers. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they couldn't.
Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Here we go. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Reeves. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger game.
Gashing the D on the right. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's Lacey. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Barry Johnson. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the run. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. They want to throw it. Into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop?
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to fire on second down. He's taking a deep shot. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone and time has run out. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by?